Oregon is unbelievably beautiful. The mountains, the Pacific shore, the peaks, the valleys, desert, and a banana belt. 360 miles of fertile land. Most of it perfect for growing. Hi, I'm Ann Jagger in my own perennial garden, here to give you a personal tour of gardening in Oregon. This is an amazing place to grow perennials. So let's start by giving you a lay of the land. We have great public gardens, lots of them. Portland's Chinese garden is said to be the best in the country, built piece by piece in China and shipped here. Our Japanese garden is considered one of the most beautiful and authentic Japanese gardens. Oregon has world-class wineries, often outdoing the French, with a record 7 Oregon wines on the list of Wine Spectator magazine in 2006 alone. We love beer, too. Portland boasts 38 breweries, more than anywhere in the world. That's why we grow so many hops. #2 producer in the country, thank you. The housing market depends on us. We're the #1 producer of lumber. Have we gotten your attention yet? Because just get us talking about gardening in Oregon and...
Okay, that's good enough. I was going to go on and on.
Oh no, we're just getting started. For instance, did you know world-renowned nurseries grow jumbo quantities of plants here, including a diverse selection of quality hardy perennials? There's a very good chance that the plants you're growing were born here in Oregon. That's because 74% of our nursery stock is shipped out of state. Famous rose hybridizer Ping Lim has won 3 All-American Rose Selection Awards, sold as Easy Elegance roses. These are planted and forget-it, chemical-free roses for the home gardener, and it is a brutal selection process.
There is no spray at all, 0.
So if they don't make it on their own?
They die.
These rose hips will grow 250,000 seeds.
Wow, that looks nice.
Grown in adverse conditions to be clean of black spot and powdery mildew. Bailey's Nursery sells $80 million worth of all kinds of plants worldwide. Monrovia and Hines Nursery are here, along with Terra Nova, Blooming Nursery, Janet Starnes, Northwest Bulb and Perennial Nursery, among others. The number of nurseries is astounding, over 2,000 in Oregon. Our garden nurseries love to try new things, say new combinations of Douglas fir, cows, and hardy bananas. I guess you could say Oregon is the home of zonal denial. We have nurseries here that are research facilities where the people, well, they aren't afraid to be a little bit different. That's why we can get our hands on almost any plant imaginable because of plant hunters like Burl Mostel of Rare Plant Research.
When we first started doing hardy bananas, of course nobody believed us.
Now these tropical giants grow in Kansas, Connecticut, Wisconsin, and come back every year.
Around 0 degrees, they'll die completely out. If you mulch them, they've been going to 20 below 0. And who knows, they may be able to go colder than that.
Not just bananas, what about fuchsias?
When we started this fuchsia nursery 12 years ago, the world really revolved around planting fuchsias in containers and baskets.
Ron Monnier now tests and sells fuchsias that can be planted right in the ground and come back.
And we found that not only are they perennial here in our area, but are quite successful grown in the ground all the way from California to Maine.
Many Oregon nurseries are innovators. Long before anybody else, they started planting fabulous display gardens so the homeowner can actually see, touch, and smell the plants and then buy them right there on site. And eco-friendly gardening isn't a fad. After all, Earth Day started here. Oregon gardeners like to find ways to go easy on the environment and water. Joy Creek Nursery often leads the way.
My goal in creating these low-water gardens or sustainable gardens is to create gardens that have beauty, have great beauty. So sustainability can be beautiful.
That's exactly how people's passions become professions. Danielle Ferguson left a great job with good benefits just to start her own nursery.
But it's worth it. And again, it's not only for my customers, but it also helps fulfill my own passion. That's why I'm in it too. I love it. I love gardening. I love creating beautiful spaces.
And our home gardens, wow! In a word, our home gardeners are spoiled. They have a vast array of plants at their fingertips, the synergy of design ideas from all over the world, and a climate, a mild climate, to pull it off. Everybody gardens. Everybody gardens. People from the East Coast come and we drive around and they say, oh my God, there's a garden everywhere. Everybody has something beautiful. So you can see how Oregon would be such fertile ground for gardeners who get paid to write about it. People like Kim Picorni of the Oregonian newspaper Homes and Gardens of the Northwest.
We can grow just about anything, and we do. I think that Northwesterners really push the zone boundary. So you find things, you find plants here that you're not going to see, and I know because I've traveled so many different places in the United States, that you just won't see planted anywhere else. And I think that is our key. That's what sets us apart, is the plants.
Don't take our word for it. Seeing it is believing it. Oh, and did I mention? We'll try to fit that all in before lunch while you're here. And we'll try to make your trip pay for itself. See you here.